What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sobertube. Today's episode is about a friend of mine named Jordan, and Jordan is a guy who I have watched over the years accumulate so many gifts of a program. Jordan has a beautiful baby. Jordan has a business. Jordan has a relationship. He has a relationship with a higher power. He stays humble. He stays kind, and he's always there to do service. Jordan, please tell us your story.
Hi, my name is Jordan Sterling, and my sober date is September 8th, 2009.
Okay. What was your bottom or your worst day in addiction?
I would say I had a bunch of worse days, mainly when I would go to rehab and kind of step back off into, addiction. But I would say the worst day that I could remember is the day that I said that I was going to, put all the money back that I took from people. I was never going to steal again. I was going to be an example for my brothers and sisters, family, etc. And I walked in my room in rehab and someone had a pill in their hand and I just literally didn't think. They placed it in my hand and I took it and then I asked them what it was. And that was kind of like when I realized that this is something that's like, this is not my first rehab at this point. This is probably my, fourth or fifth, and here I am doing the same thing, even in a safe place. So I realized that I was screwed, and that's when I started to take direction from really anyone who was in a place that I thought that they could help me. So
cool. What are the tools that you use to recover? How did you get sober?
So I went through the 12 steps. At first it was not willingly, being kind of forced by rehabs. And I didn't understand why they made us do these meetings at the end of the day. And then, one day I was in a rehab and these guys who were doing the right thing all seemed to have one thing in common. And everyone that wasn't doing what they were doing seemed to be getting in trouble, getting kicked out, or just doing stuff that I wasn't interested in, more lying, stealing, cheating. And so I decided to, try what they were doing. And it wasn't actually then that I actually, started to go through the steps, but I started going to meetings, 12-step meetings, different fellowships at first. And then I went through the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. And it literally changed my life within, I would say, a few weeks to a few months. I started going through the steps and people didn't even recognize that I was the same person. Kids I went to high school with that I had problems with, now I was friends with, who were all in recovery and talking about old times as if it was someone else. It literally changed my life.
And the most important thing is, what is life like today as a sober person?
What is life like today as a sober person? Wow. So I don't even know where to start. So right now we're in the office in the back of my barber shop. Started about 7-8 months ago. Something I always wanted to do, working for other people. I just never thought that I would actually do it, and one day I just did it. I got the idea, and this isn't my first business. I've started, I don't know how many, probably close to 10. Some, kind of like overnight things that I just started up, not to say that they weren't legit, but just not like a business. Like, this is a fixed place that has people that know where it is, and it was a scary thing, but honestly, if it wasn't for the stuff that I learned in early recovery, close to, over 10 years ago, there's no chance that I would be here today, literally sitting in this chair or owning anything, because I couldn't even, there wasn't much I could do. Showering was tough enough, but never mind going out there and actually making stuff happen. And it takes a lot to start a business, and I'm learning that now. But any type of like failures, I try to fail forward and try and use it, as a learning experience. And that's pretty much it. My life today. Also, I have a son who's about to be 2.5 in a couple of months, and I'm there for him, and that's amazing, just to see him go through these different phases of life. just tons of stuff. I mean, I could go on and on, but those are like, you know, the main things is that the family is intact, the business is here, and you know, it's almost like what's next.
Awesome. Welcome back, guys. Thank you, Jordan, for taking the time out of your schedule to do service, to share not only with me but with the world what recovery is all about, and that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that a heroin addict, that an opiate addict, that somebody who was at one point completely hopeless could not get it all back, but get a brand new life, get a brand new version of what we think life is. I'm sure he never thought that he would have a beautiful kid, a great relationship, a relationship with a higher power, a successful business. And those are gifts of the program. It's called We Do the Right Thing, and the universe provides great things in return. Jordan, thank you again. And you couldn't have said it any better. Thank you for coming to Sobertube, guys. I can't wait to see you on the next video. Bye-bye.